Hey everyone, okay, so today is November favorites. Why not? Let's talk about some incredible products, some brand new, some oldies that are still absolutely perfection. So let's make a start. So Black Friday has actually come early for you. You're welcome. This includes 30% off at Aurelia Skincare. 30% at Aurelia Skincare off. See that code? You're welcome. And this is 3 days before anyone else as well. You're welcome again. Now this offer starts on the 23rd and goes through to the 30th of November. Also, with every single purchase, you will also receive a 10ml complimentary Aurelia Probiotic Concentrate, which, as you all know, is an incredible product. So with every purchase, you will receive 10ml bottle of the Aurelia Probiotic Concentrate. Also, this includes all the Christmas gift sets as well on the Aurelia site. So you can pretty much shop now with incredible confidence with 30% off with my code. Skincare, Christmas, you're taken care of. So speaking of Aurelia, let's start. I think we'll do this tutorial and we'll just do the full face of products, the ones that I think are absolutely incredible. So we'll start with Aurelia, and we're going to start with the Probiotic Concentrate. Now, I've spoken about this so many times. It is the one product that managed to get rid of the hyperpigmentation that I had around the upper part of my forehead. You just need 1 or 2 pumps, and I like to apply this all over the skin, everywhere, and just massage it in. Even if you don't have pigmentation issues, what this really does is it clarifies and brightens the skin, and it really does give an incredible brightening effect to the skin. It also isn't one of those products that's really heavy or thick or very emollient. It's a serum. It absorbs really quickly. For somebody with oily skin like myself, it is incredibly important that I apply something that isn't going to make me feel like it's heavy on the skin. And as I mentioned, and I've spoken about Aurelia for a long time, I had this pattern of pigment right on the outside portions of my forehead, and it was just an annoyance, and the Probiotic Concentrate got rid of that. It just got rid of it. There was no other product that I had used that had made that kind of difference. I now continue to use it for maintenance, but also just for skin brightening. So the next one from Aurelia is, of course, the Brightening Eye Serum. Now, I have spoken about this little beauty before also. It's one of the few eye creams that can be used around the total perimeter of the eye. So the contour of the eye. So underneath and then into the actual contour of the eye. And what this product does is, other than diminishing dark circles, it actually helps to depuff that area, which is an area that I struggle with. I'm not going to lie to you. I've had problems in the past. And you can apply this once or twice daily, but it's just incredibly easy on the eye. And I noticed a difference within a day or two of using this product, especially when I would wake up in the morning and my skin underneath the eyes just didn't look puffy or bloated like it can do without this product. That's why I continue to use it. I actually forgot to mention this in my 1-year skincare haul. And the reason being is because I actually keep this in the fridge. You don't need to keep it in the fridge, but I do because I just like that cool feeling that I get, but that's just my personal preference. But for me, the puffiness reduction is just incredible. 1 pump is enough to do both eyes, and I use this twice daily. And this is my original one, and it's still going strong. And I think the video where I spoke about this was like 5 or 6 weeks ago. It's just an incredible product that really does last and actually does do its job. Okay, so now we perfected one's face. Next up is my favorite product, which is sunscreen. This is SUPERGOOP, and I'm actually going to be using the Everyday Sun Lotion because for this one, I want to have a slightly more dewy look. So I've done my skincare with Aurelia, the Probiotic Concentrate, and now it's sunscreen time. So I'm actually not going out, but I'm going to apply a generous amount, and most of you now will already know the amount of product that you need for the face, which is 1.25 mils. And this stuff is great. It sinks in very easily. And when I want a slightly dewier finish to the skin, this is a really great product to use because it will go very well with the foundation that I'm going to speak about next. But it's just more of a dewy glow. Next up for favorites, this is so good. This is by a company called Nude by Nature. And as many of you know, I'm a big fan of mineral makeup. So, mineral makeup, I'm going to be using C2, which is called Pearl. And I'm going to be using my gorgeous brush, available, link in the description. And it's got a little net in here, so you just kind of pop it in. And mineral makeup in general can be, it's a bit messy, but this is a great product. It's a very good match for my skin. It could be I could use a tad lighter shade, but it's fine. It certainly goes well with my neck. But this gives a very pretty kind of slightly dewier look to the skin than a lot of mineral foundations. This isn't matte or flat. And it works incredibly well over sunscreen. Plus you're getting an additional SPF of 15 on top, which is marvelous. And just a quick dusting and your skin, get that outside corner, and your skin just looks instantly better. I mean, apart from a little bit of a pink ear, I think it's pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. Or just give them a little dusting, you know? Why not? Okay, so let's move on. The next product, I'm going to do a little bit of a shameless one. This is my blusher palette, and this is in Vivid Azalea. And it's a universal color. Look how pretty that color is. And it will work on all skin tones. I'm actually going to start with the highlighter shade just for fun. And I'm just going to apply that very, very lightly because I don't like it to be too extreme, but each to their own. I'm just applying it lightly onto the areas that I want to kind of just highlight slightly. And I'm going to knock it off, and I'm going to then take a little bit of the product, just a small amount, and I'm going to then swirl this onto the areas that I like there to be a bit more color. And I like to go a little bit on the heavy-handed side, and then I brush over it with my foundation brush, just to kind of pull everything together. Where you place blusher is entirely up to you. But for me, I like to have color in this kind of inner portion of my face. It just, for me, it just makes me feel like it's more realistic to my face shape because this is where the color would be. And it just gives a really pretty kind of glow to the skin. And what's interesting about my product is that the actual blusher is matte, and then you've got a highlighter side. So you can have a matte blush, or you could put the shimmer over it. You've got a shimmering blush. You can put the shimmer on first and the blusher over, so it's like it's coming through the skin. There's lots of different ways to play with it. So you get to pick whether you want a shimmering blush or a matte blush. To finish this off, a great product called Veil, which is by Hourglass. It's their soft setting setting spray. And it's, I mean, I think to me, the fact that you've got this spray, the actual gun itself is incredible. It's so refined. And that's it, you're good to go. This is a great setting spray. I'm actually going to do a video on setting sprays because there's something really unique about them that most people kind of don't realize that this is going to happen to a lot of people. So I've got that one coming up, which should be fun. There you go. That is my favorites. Short but sweet, like me, except I'm not short. Now don't forget, code, there it is again, that gorgeous code, 30% off everything at Aurelia Skincare. I mean, that's so good. You also get the 10 ml complimentary probiotic concentrate, which you will love. You will love it. Absolutely. All the information is in the description bar. As always, thank you for watching and being absolutely jolly. And I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.